really great thing about geocaching in Alberta is that you get all these amazing wide open spaces. And one of the reasons why I like coming out here is get to see for miles and miles and miles. British Columbia, you get lots of mountains. But out here, it's flat, bald prairie. Good morning, everyone. It is stupid o'clock right now, as I like to call it. It's really early out here in Calgary. Sunrise behind me. We are gonna be going to Olds, a place I've never been to, the site of a large geocaching event called a block party. And I am looking forward to it. Also looking forward to doing a heck of a lot of geocaching today. So let's get in our rental vehicle and head north. All right, folks, welcome to the Cow Palace here at Olds. We're gonna be getting some pancakes today. I have not eaten yet. I am really hungry. I need some caffeine in me too, but I'm looking forward to it. And let's go. Okay, after breakfast, we are heading to a geocache that looks like, of course, with a big geocaching event like this, you kind of don't even need to navigate to it with your phone. It's just gonna be right around here somewhere. Let's see, I got my little lanyard. Keys 94.
And then someone gripped that as best they can.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. There it is.
Yeah, when these were all attached, I'm sure it would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think there's a post last night from the CO kind of saying.
It's geocaching items. Cool.
So with all the bolts, you're supposed to be able to take that top off.
I don't know if many of you relate, but whenever I go to a big geocaching event like this, and there's so many geocaches around, I get so overwhelmed. I'm like, where do I start? What do I do? And right now I'm just in the process of just kind of wandering around aimlessly in this park just north of the event. And there are Adventure Lab stages everywhere. And right now we're at the site of one. So that's another thing that we are going to be doing, is just a whole bunch of Adventure Lab stages and a whole bunch of, well, geocaches, of course. Before the event, the main event is going to be down there, but I have a bit of time to kill. I'm going to do some Adventure Labs. All right. So great attending that event. I'll be actually back later in the day so that, well, there's door prizes and stuff that are going to be announced. But for the time being, we're going to head out and do some geocaching to the south of Olds and hopefully find a few. There's a whole bunch out there, and there might be some hanging in trees, which we'll have to probably get creative to do, but Let's go and do some geocaching south of Olds. All right, we are at the site of a virtual cache here. And the Olds Pioneer Grain Elevator. We can't really go much further. This is private land, but very cool seeing a grain elevator out here. And the Rocky Mountain foothills to the west, right over there. Well, look at this interesting cache. I think it's a cache, maybe it's just a regular birdhouse. I don't know. But look at that. The art. Let's see, how do we open this thing? Something to do with this. Well, apparently that was not the geocache, because I think that was actually a legit birdhouse. This is actually the geocache, so we're gonna sign it and move on. All right, along these vast country roads, there are plenty of geocaches all lined up very evenly in a row. If you look at them on the map, they look so linear and straight. Well, I want to not always be showing all of those necessarily. I want to showcase some of the ones that are a little more unique. So right now we are at a geocache site right now, and I have yet to find out how to access it. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that it's in there, but that's about as much as I know. So we've been presented an issue where the weather is looking a little bit iffy. You never know. Tornadoes have been known to touch down in Alberta. Going to see, okay, we're about 120 meters away, and that's about 119. So I think I'm gonna just scout out this, possibly. It's really hard to know. I don't want to get into much trouble because I am, alone out here. Let's see. Whew, spiders in my face. Gotta love that. It's allegedly down here somewhere. Getting closer now. 46 meters. 44. I do see some treaded down grass. Doesn't surprise me that much, but I also don't really know. Okay, what you see there, that purple, that's a field of thistles. So, I really hope I'm going the right way. I don't think I am. As soon as I get to the cache, I'm going to find out how to get back based on the trail that leads to it. Because there actually are quite a few people that have found this cache today. I may have done goofed here, folks. Friggin' uh-oh. Son of a gun. Okay, I'm walking through the thistles right now. Not a great feeling on the legs, gotta be honest with you. Now I'm seeing what we would call a deer trail, but it's probably a human trail. Looks like it leads right to potentially where the cache is. This cache, I think, was placed in 2011. So it was not placed here for the Wild Rose Homecoming event. It's been here for quite some time, but it has gotten a lot of traffic this weekend, for sure. And I'm getting covered in mesquites. Mesquites are bugging me. I'd rather have a mesquite chicken than a mesquite bite. Oh yeah, victory is sweet. I'm gonna sign this thing and get the heck out of here because I'm getting just bug bitten. Freaking score, bud. Woo. Okay, back to safety. Whew. There's something you gotta know about the prairies of North America, I suppose. I'm sure this applies for our American prairies as well. Tons of wheat, tons of wheat. This is the land of grain, the land of just a whole bunch of different types of grain, barley, other various stuff. But of course, also it is fruitful in the geocache front. And we have a whole bunch of fresh crop, also known as plastic, preforms. Check out this idyllic field though. And as some of you also will know, Alberta is oil country. This is one of the most prolific oil producing places in Canada. Not to mention just to the east of us, there's in Saskatchewan, potash, whole bunch of natural resources out here. Not to mention as well, cattle, whole bunch of beef farms. Alberta is known for its Alberta beef. And well, this is the story of my life today. Getting in and out of a car. And let me tell you, it hurts the hips after a while. I mean, I'm only 30, but my goodness. Moving on to the next one. Woo! Okay, nearing the end of the day, and this is what I've been basically doing all day. I've been getting out of the car. I've been walking around with my phone, and I've been spotting little geo trails because they always lead to a geocache. This grass that you see on the side of the road here gets trampled very easily and makes it very easy to find a route to the geocache. And well, I'm actually not so sure. You caught me at a moment where I'm trying to figure out where the geocache is now. And my rental car, by the way. There we go. I think we spotted something here. Nice little path. Here we go. The geocache. One of many today. Didn't film every single one, obviously, because it would have just been this monotonous, here's a cache, here's a cache, here's a cache, here's a cache, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, there you go. Here's one. Beautiful day, though. Weather has been fantastic, not too warm, not too cold. These beautiful fields, the crickets singing, deeply idyllic, and I'm just thrilled to be out here. Some of you geocachers might relate to the challenges of trying to find a geocache on one of these things. Tank. You know where it is. Like, you know that it's somewhere in here, but it's probably in an interesting angle and in a really hard to reach spot. So we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can find this thing. It's just outside the Legion here. It's a beautiful, very quiet Sunday. The tank's name is Archie, apparently. In honor of the King's Own Calgary Regiment. So there you go. They left a pretty helpful hint But even with this helpful hint, it's allegedly in this part of the tank, and I don't quite know yet if this hint will be any benefit to me right now, but we'll see. Keep an eye out. See anything in there? All right, I think I found it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Well done. Very smart. All right, everybody. Well, it's not a cowboy hat, but it's still practical. It's very hot out here right now. At the site of a geocache, but I just want to also show you some of the neighbors that I have to deal with on a periodic basis here. Hey guys. Hey buddy. It's okay. I'm on here to... Oh, hello. These guys are big. I mean no harm. Yeah, I know. So there's a calf. I had to kind of gingerly find the geocache. It's all good. Yeah, I know. They're all watching me. I have... don't mean to disturb them, but cool spot. I know. You're enjoying the shade as much as I am, but I gotta move on to the next geocache. And sadly today I have to fly off back to Vancouver, flying out of Calgary. But it's been a great trip. Really excellent. Out here doing another power trail. I'm not sure, I'm gonna find out later, but I wanna see how many caches that I actually found. It's a good possibility by the time that this trip is done, probably in the hundreds. For myself, that's a pretty sizable caching day. We're gonna see what the final number is. I'll let you know what that number is, but it's been a heck of a trip. Not all of these caches are this easy, but get a load of this. Gee, I wonder where the cache is. It's just hanging around, you know, doing its thing, being a geocache at this gorgeous country road. Well, everybody, that concludes another episode of Keats 94's geocaching adventures here on YouTube. It's amazing to be out here back in Alberta, in cornfield country, wheat fields up there, more farmland down there as well. I want to thank you all very much for coming along on this adventure with me to this really neat spot, really neat part of the country. And folks, if you like what you saw, well, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button because there are more episodes to come every Saturday at 5 a.m. So until next time, happy adventuring and happy geocaching.
Hear that train pounding on my brain. It's coming to take me away. Lord, it's coming to take me away. Can hear that horse riding down that plain, and Lord, it's coming to take my name. Lord, it's coming to take my name. Dreaming of places, wide open spaces, I've been suffocating.